Once upon a time in Lunaville there was a bunny named Robbie. Robbie wasn't like the other bunnies. He was unique in his special way. Robbie couldn't hop around like other bunnies. He tried and tried, but always failed. Easter was the hardest part of the year for him. He had to help run the factory on Easter Day. His job duty was making tons of Easter baskets. He had to make Easter baskets for all the kids. It took him longer than the other bunnies. He had to walk, which slowed down the line. Hopping would make it so much easier and faster. Robbie was teased daily by the other bunnies. He practiced throughout the night. One night, Robbie fell asleep underneath a large oak tree. He awoke to birds chirping while the sun glared through the trees. He heard a small voice but couldn't make out what was being said. Robbie sat straight up. "You can do it, Robbie, don't give up." "Who goes there?" "And how do you know my name?" Robbie asked. Look, it was a tiny bird in a cute little bird nest that lay in the oak tree. "Thank you," Robbie said to the bird. "You have to believe." "What do you know about being a bunny?" "By the way, what's your name?" Robbie asked. "I'm Andrew," the tiny bird replied. "I see you at night all the time trying to hop. There's no need to be embarrassed. I couldn't fly for weeks when I was born, but look at me now." Andrew started flapping his wings and flew around Robbie. Robbie ducked as the bird flew by. "How did you learn how to fly?" "I woke up one day and decided I would not give up. So I was up all night learning how to fly, like you." Andrew flew directly in front of Robbie. "I can help you," Andrew said excitedly. "I'll think about it," Robbie replied. "I have to go to the factory now." After a long day's work, Robbie was exhausted. He went straight to the meadow and fell asleep. He didn't practice hopping that night. Robbie was so tired, he overslept the following morning. "Good morning," Andrew said. "I don't have time to talk right now, Andrew. We'll talk later." Robbie rushes to catch the bus. As he is just about to approach the bus stop, he sees everyone getting on the bus. The bus was a couple of feet away. "Wait!" Robbie shouted. His best friend George said hurry as he had one foot on the bottom step as he waves for Robbie. "Hop, Robbie! You will get there much quicker," Robbie said. Robbie closed his eyes and tried to hop, but his feet would not move. Robbie tried to walk as fast as he could, but he fell. When he looked up, the bus driver drove off. The other bunnies continued laughing until the laughter disappeared into thin air. Robbie finally got up and swept off his vest and legs. "I guess I'll get to walking," Robbie said disappointedly. From then on, Robbie walked back and forth to work to avoid the bus. It was so humiliating. On his way home, he dropped his lunch bag. As soon as he picked up his bag, he heard something swirling around his ear. "Ah!" Robbie screamed. "It's a bee!" Robbie always hated bees. Robbie started moving as fast as he could. He started moving towards the meadow where he usually naps. He heard a little voice say, "Look, Robbie, I knew you could do it." Robbie noticed it was Andrew, the tiny bird. He looked very puzzled. "Do what?" Robbie replied. "You just hopped, trying to get away from that bee. Wow, you're a fast hopper," Andrew giggled. Robbie looked down and proceeded to hop in one place. "You're right, I just stopped thinking about it so hard, and I guessed it paid off. Or it just wasn't the right time," Andrew said. Robbie had the biggest grin on his face. He was filled with happiness that he hadn't felt in a long time. "Come on, Andrew, get on my back." He and Andrew hopped around into the sunset.